Have you ever asked yourself why the Fonte sounds so complete and why, while the Monte is composed of more than two parts usually, the Fonte is made up of only two parts and minor and major, and why minor plus major and non major plus minor? Well, probably this morning while I was having my shower, I got the answer. First of all, let's listen to this beautiful Fonte by Mozart from its Piano Sonata number 4 in E flat major. So as you can hear, these two phrases, so in major and then minor, make a so complete harmony, so complete answer and then question. But why we have this effect? Probably the answer of this fact lies in solmisation. So let's take our tabula compositoria and let's write down something. So first of all, let's talk a little about the Fonte. I already made a video about the Fonte, but let's talk it again. The Fonte is something that happens two times, so we have two harmonic concatenations. The first one is in minor, so we have, for example, D minor, and the second one is a step down, so in C major. We have these two main points that are D minor and C major. And to these 2 points we arrive from the same scale degree in terms of relationship. So from the 7th Mi Fa, we will say, so with the 6th, and then Mi Fa in major, so with the 6th, this way. And then, and so we have this relationship, exactly a step down. Now we can have another counter melody that is diminished 5, 3, because of course we need a 3 on, we need a third in tonal music. So we can have this La Sol Fa Mi, thinking in terms of solmisation. So La Sol Fa, this way. So La Sol Fa Mi, La Sol Fa Mi. And that's very interesting because as we can see, we are and we stay in the hexachord. The hexachord that starts from Che Ut and that arrives to A, La. But we can add another thing. For example, instead of arriving from La Sol Fa, we start on the Fa super La. We have a real common melody in the current style that is what Gerdingen calls 6 5 3 6 5 4 3 in D minor. So in D minor, this is our D minor key. The 6 is of course B flat. So we have 6 5 4 3 in D minor, and then in C major, our 6 is A. So this is our La Sol Fa Mi. So in minor keys we will have Fa La Sol Fa, and in major keys we will have La Sol Fa Mi. And this is a very common melody in the Galant style. So what we can do is this, consists in using this melody. So for example with the rest, and then Fa La Sol Fa, so Fa La Sol Fa, Fa La Sol Fa, followed by La Sol Fa Mi, this way. So La Sol Fa Mi, La Sol Fa Mi. Perfect. So we have Fa La Sol Fa, La Sol Fa Mi. And as you can see, if you look very closely, we have the highest point in this Fa. Fa, like a Fa super La. It's a Fa super La because we have ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa, la. And then the lower point is in the lower voice, that is this one, the lowest point, mi. Mi, and this is Fa. Now, let's write down this range. So we have this. As you can see. So our scale, so the hexachord here, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, with the semitone in the middle. Here, ut, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Then we have the fa super la, so another semitone at the top. So a semitone. And then another semitone at the bottom because of the mi. This. So mi, fa. Semitone. So mi, fa, re, because we do the mutation. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, fa. And so we get this very strange scale, we can say, with the modern thinking, because it's a scale from B natural to B flat. And I realized this when all these things, I combined these things this morning, but I realized this because I was teaching Partimento to students from New York, and we talked about this scale, a scale that starts on B mi, so this is B mi. Exactly, so let's write down all the scale degrees according to ancient system. Be mi, then we have che fa, then we have de re, e mi, fe fa, ge sol. Come on, yeah. Oh my, ge sol, a la, and then be fa. So we have a mi, fa, from the bottom to the top. Mi, fa. And this is a very strange scale in modern theory, but not strange if we think in solmisation. So we have our hexachord with the semitone in the middle, here. Then we have mi, fa, sol, la, and down mi, fa, mi, re, do. So it's something specular, very interesting. And then specular probably is not the right word in English. It's like mirrored, like a mirror. Okay. Now we can add another semitone down and another semitone up. So this way we get this scale that we can transpose to all the keys. So for example, this can be in C major. In D major, starting here on D, we start then on C sharp. In B flat major, we start on B flat, and then we start with an A natural, arriving up to our A natural and our A flat. But as you probably know, in a lot of music by Johann Sebastian Bach and this period, we can find scales like something like this. So starting on the natural, very useful to come back down to F major. But if we think in terms of solmisation, we can notice this aspect, that the Fonte covers the entire range, because the lower voice sings with a sharp, so here the ficto, the false mi in this point, and at the same time the melody starts from fa and arrives to fa, so fa la sol fa, fa la sol fa, and then we have the same thing a step down, la sol fa mi in major. So the first part is from be fa to che fa, from fa to fa, from fa to fa. This is our range of the first part. Fa with the sharp that takes the nature of the mi. So we have the first part covering this range. From Fa this. Fa, La, Sol, Fa. And then we have the second part in major, covering from La to Mi. So from Mi to La. Two minor sevenths. So with Fa, La, Sol, Fa, La, Sol, Fa, Mi. And oh my god. And because and since it stays within the entire hexachords here, we can see and notice how, and probably this is the reason why the Fonte sounds so complete, being only made up of two parts. And this is why it's okay and it sounds so good in made up of minor plus major. So because it's descending, we have already written within the nature of the hexachord the minor plus major a step down. We can't have, as you can see, major plus minor, because in the hexachord we have the first cadence we can see, and on D, on Re we will say, and the second one on Ut or Do. So the first one can only be minor and the second one can only be major according to the nature of the hexachord. Isn't this so incredible? How a so ancient thing like the hexachord in Solmisation system developed around the period of Guido Monaco, Guido d'Arezzo, probably not by Guido himself. Now, I'm not a musicologist, so I'm not an expert about all this history of music, but a so ancient system, the basic of a real strong passage from Mozart, for example, but we can find the Fonte in a lot of music. If you read the book Music in the Galant Style by Jerningen, you can see how many examples of the Fonte we have in Galant music. So that's really incredible how a simple hexachord like this is the prototype, the archetype for our Fonte. And so how really learning solmisation can really help us to see things that we can't see without solmisation, as you can see, because I was thinking this is just combining a scale, solmisation and the Fonte. Without solmisation I can't see all these elements. That's why I really suggest that if you want to learn and play partimenti, learn early music, learn all the things, it's really useful that you learn solmisation, because it allows you to see things that you wouldn't be able to see in other cases. So if you want to learn solmisation, you can find Famiglia 25 Sota Musica here in the description, join it and become a musicus practicus, and then be able to recognize many situations like this and other aspects of Fonte, Monte and all other Galant schemata. See you!